Welcome to Abe's Front Porch Talk. I hope you guys are doing a great night tonight on this Saturday. It's cold to be May. I haven't seen it this cold in May since I was a child. And this is very unusual for our weather to be cold in May this time of the year. Because, we're already by Mother's Day running 80 and 90 degree temperatures by this time. And so this year has been quite unusual. But, I've heard my family say before, all my life growing up, that they've seen it cold like this in May before, and they've talked about this. And I just know that one time when I was having to wear a jacket in this time of the year of May, this close to Mother's Day. As a matter of fact, tomorrow's Mother's Day. So, and I have been under the weather all week. And here it is, I'm starting to feel better. I'm coming out of this being in a background, as you could say. And now I see that it's Mother's Day on us already. So, it's like, where did the week go? There are things that needs to be done, and I don't even know where I've been, to tell you the truth, except for on the couch. And I was able to manage to do a podcast every day, but I've been talking about simple things like mythical creatures and stuff like that. I've done some murder mysteries too, so maybe next week when I get the feeling better, I can start doing some murder mysteries on here. Some of them you're going to be familiar with. I didn't move them like I normally have from the podcast to the YouTube video. I did not do any of the podcast over because I want to do videos. And I want to keep my podcast for in the fall and winter months for when I do get down and I can't make a YouTube video. I'll have that where I can move the audio over from one app to the YouTube and it just be audio. But I rather do the videos. I have a lot of fun with this, believe it or not. But I wanted to tell you guys, to all my subscribers and to all you people who have viewed my channel, maybe you didn't subscribe, maybe you still view it, I don't know. But I wanted to say thank you. I have reached 1,000 views this week. I am so grateful to you guys for that. Without you watching my videos, I could not have made it to 1,000 views. I could not have 42 subscribers if it was not for you guys. I need 4,000 watch hours and I need 1,000 subscribers. And I believe once I hit the 4,000 watch hours first, or the 1,000 subscribers first, every which one it comes, I can start getting paid through YouTube. And that will be awesome. That is my goal. For you folks don't even know how bad my finances really are right now. I have been out of work for 10 years. And a lot of you that knows me personally knows the struggles I've been through dealing with this chronic pain in my back, the chronic pain that I feel all over my body due to the fibromyalgia and the nerve endings firing off. And y'all guys seen me on my worst times. And a lot of you had known me for a long time and knowed when I was working 40 hours a week, and then when I had to quit my job, and it was hard. And you've watched me go down gradually. Anyways, yes, I'm wearing this shirt. In case anybody notices, I've worn this shirt a few times in the videos. I was going to change shirts, but then I thought, no, I'm just going to wear it. I'll explain. I do wash my clothes and dry them, but I didn't feel like putting on a different shirt since I know I have worn this in other videos. I've just been under the weather. I'm just now getting my strength back. And it took all I had yesterday to throw my laundry in the washer and dryer. So, you know, I'm getting back, and hopefully by Monday I'll start feeling good again. Not probably 100%, but it's a slow process. And I want to start doing these videos a lot more. And I'm thinking about talking about murder mysteries on here. I did a couple in my podcast that I know a lot of you is probably familiar with. And in my podcast, I spoke about, I hate that word, don't even know why I said it. I spoke about Harold Shipman, and I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with him. He's a doctor who killed his patients. And I spoke about the Jeffrey Dahmer, who was killing people. He would meet them at a bar and bring them back home and kill them. So I spoke about him and how many people he had killed. But I'm pretty sure there's some around my local town that I could try to talk about that you don't hear, that's all over the media nationwide or has a big name like this. But I'm pretty sure I could find something. And I'm trying to figure out how to go about this. For I know some areas near me where murders did take place. And I like to be able to get records and talk about who the person was and how they were murdered and by who. And how many years that person got. And try to film the location to where it happened at. Now, I can't make any promises, but that's something I would like to see. And there's a lot I like to do. But I only have my cell phone. So, like I told you in the last video, I do everything through my cell phone. This is the way I have to make sacrifices right now. I have no tablet, no laptop, no nothing. Except for my cell phone and my microphone right here. So, that's just me. I did manage, however, when I do interviews, and if I do any more interviews, I have gotten me a mini microphone that clips onto the shirt. And boy, this thing does work. I got it in the mail the other day. And I played around with it when I got it. And I had the headset on. And apparently, after I got through speaking, I busted my eardrum out. Boy, my ears were ringing after that. So I had to cut the volume down on my phone, so it was my fault. But usually when I'm using the bigger microphone and this headset, I have to turn the volume up louder. Note to self, I don't have to do that with the mini one. And I think it's the way it clips on to the shirt. And when I'm speaking, it's louder. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But, you guys have been great. I can't express that enough. Please share my videos with your family and your friends. Just keep watching my videos. Help me get that 4,000 subscribers. I mean, 4,000 watch hours. Sorry, I said it backwards. And find people that you know that you would think would subscribe. Or just ask your family and friends, hey, you may not be interested in what this person's got to talk about, but he really could use your help by subscribing. He needs 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. if you can do this for him, this is going to help this person out so much financially once this hits. And I'll be glad to let you guys know. But I wrote a book. I can't remember if I told you guys that. And excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm moving the selfie stick here. Trying to get straightened out. Oh. I wrote a book, and I'm hoping soon it will be out on the shelf. It's at a lady's now in Key West. It arrived yesterday to her. And I talk about basically living with fibromyalgia or other chronic pain conditions. I'm not for sure what the title is going to be on the book yet. She's going to do some editing, and she's making sure the words and punctuations are all spelled correctly and stuff, you know, all the nice stuff that needs to be. And I wanted someone to double check everything on the book because this is my first one. So hopefully things will work out this time. I really hope so. Also, I want to tell you, you know, I could have came on YouTube earlier this week when I realized I have reached the goal of 1,000 views. But I've been under the weather for the past couple of weeks, and I'm using my cane to get around. My back has been giving me problems for the past month. And the last 2 weeks has been pretty bad. And this time last weekend, I couldn't hardly move. And so I got the cane and started using my cane. The muscles in my legs got weak. And my joints in my back, my joints basically all over was getting stiff. And when I get to moving and start walking, I'll get to be okay. But I had to keep my cane on me because of the weakness. And I couldn't walk too far out in my yard. So I had to stay inside most of the time unless I went out and got on the porch and sat down. But the way the weather has been, it's been a little too cold for me to even do that. So I just go out for a couple of minutes and get fresh air and come back in. I had a doctor's appointment on Tuesday. I had a doctor's appointment, and so my doctor decided to put me back on one of the medicines they took me off of a month ago, and it seems to be helping again. We were trying to figure out, I'm having problems where I've got swelling going on in one of my feet, and we thought maybe the medication had been causing that problem. And so far I haven't had any more problems since I've been off of it. But now that I just started back, if I have the problem again, I know it is the medication. I just have to deal with it this time and not go off of it. So, and it could be arthritis that's caused the swelling. So it's hard to tell between medicine and arthritis sometimes too. So this is going to tell the tale. But when you do a podcast and YouTube videos, it's hard to study. And when you study out things like mythical creatures or any topics you're going to talk about, you usually study them and you get 2 or 3 days into a study, and when you go to do your videos, then you're like, it only takes 15 minutes. But it takes like 2 or 3 days to study this stuff out. Well, with me, I have this type of mind that I can read it, and I already know about a lot of it because some of this stuff I've already researched years ago just out of pure boredom. And a lot of things has a lot to do too with my religious background of being brought up in the churches and stuff. So, and hearing the old people speak back then, my older generations of my family of talking, and I've learned, and I have my own thoughts, and I've thought about things for years. So, and sometimes I'll just speak on things the spur of the moment, just to have something to do, and I found myself doing that some this week too, because it's like, look, I've got to have something to speak on. So what can I talk about and read and put my own 2 cents into it real quick? So it become murder mysteries. And like the Jeffrey Dahmer and this Harold Shipman, I believe. Yeah, Harold Shipman, I said. So, I read what the link said online, because when I do these stories, I pull it up online and I read in the links that I find. And I just want to share with you guys what I find, and I hope you guys enjoy what I read to you. And I know listening to me can probably be pretty boring, and, I've listened to myself, and it's like, my God, do I really sound like that? I'm surprised anybody listens to me. But, it is what it is. So, I don't want to keep you guys any longer. I just wanted to basically touch base with you and say thank you for the 1,000 views. Please help me get these 1,000 subscribers and these 4,000 watch hours in on this YouTube. And let's see how far we can go. And I will keep you updated and posted. Okay? Thank you guys. You're awesome.